set the stage with the elemental and the spirit, for lack of a better word, are temporarily, at least, silenced. You're in this strange, almost square chamber, but it's cut off in a corner. It's about 30 to 40 feet on a side. There's several doors that look like they may exit out into the sewer, or they may go into like a further complex. You're not sure. But they look like they're interior doors. And there's a flight of stairs that leads up to a wall with a door in it. And the flight of stairs, the wall with the door in it, it looks like there was at one point a secret door, but it's since been opened on the inside. And it leads to on the map to the north. And just as a reminder, the whole chamber itself is fairly empty. There's quite a bit of dust and that on the floor now that you've kind of taken it in, and it's all disturbed from the combat. We get the walls. There's that dark silhouette of a city skyline, not necessarily Lankhmar, but it looks like a metropolitan skyline. And then there's kind of like a reddish, pink, orange, violet kind of sunset behind it that the buildings are silhouetted on. And descending upon the city is, for better word, a flock of dark birds all the way around the wall, all the way on the outside. This little area of the secret door, it looks like it's just on the other side of the pillar. So I'll describe the pillar for you first. There's a pillar that leads up into the ceiling, and there is a flight of stone stairs that circles it. There's no railing on the outside. Each stone step juts out about 3 or 4 feet and kind of goes in a spiral up to, you can see up above, a darkened chamber. Looks like there was a door, but it's open. So just beyond that pillar, you can see where the stairs lead up to another blank wall, very similar to the secret door that you guys entered. To the north. And then you also have 3 what look like interior doors.
Sorry.
That's okay. How you doing, man?
I forgot it was game night. My apologies.
Oh, no worries.
It's a good thing I'm not too late.
No, you're fine. I didn't know if I was interrupting something or you had something going on or whatever.
No, I just wasn't paying attention.
Oh, that's cool.
Apologies.
No worries. Not a problem. But it looks like there's several interior doors, and they look like they lead to perhaps chambers off of this main chamber. The doors are all closed.
Oh, we think the ones leading up. You said there's one around a pillar, and there was another one going up?
Yeah, but the one that goes up just like a 5-foot flight of stairs.
Oh, okay. But the pillar one is probably under the temple?
The pillar one's most definitely under the temple, you think. It leads up into a darkened chamber above.
And the doors up.
Do we want to clear the rooms just to check before we go?
I think we should, but I'm just kind of getting a lay of the thing. The door's open at the top of the pillar, right?
Yes. And you can... anybody have dark vision?
Probably.
I think maybe Bakai might. Or is it low light?
I think
Yep, says here dark vision.
Are we in need of dark
Yes.
vision, or do we have a light source in here?
I have dark vision.
I think you guys have.
Can I get a very quick? Are we still in the sewers?
Yes.
Yes.
We're in the room where we had that combat.
Yeah.
So we're just picking up.
I have a lantern.
Yeah, we got humans, so I have a feeling we've got a light source.
Yeah, Ray's
Yeah.
got light on his. Or Asami's got light on the wrought iron,
Yep.
the fire poker, I believe.
I am physically incapable of taking light. Actually, part of my feats.
If we're very quiet, can we hear anything up the stairs through the open door?
Everybody's just kind of like hushing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Avis, don't move. Got it.
Can you give me the map real quick?
Oh, sure.
Sorry, I joined a bit late. I was not paying attention.
That's okay. If you double click on your mini on your character sheet, you should be able to pop it up too.
Forgot about.
So listen, give us some perception checks, everybody.
All right. Ooh.
Okay, Arthur and Asami. You can almost make out the sound of wind and maybe a very faint chime, like a wind chime.
And the monsters that we just slew were not necessarily air elementals, but wispy.
One for sure was probably an air elemental, and the other one seemed some sort of spirit. I think
You said we.
you detected it as undead, I believe.
You remember all the hot air jokes, fart jokes?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Where do we hear it coming from?
The chamber up above.
I'll go ahead and alert the rest of the party about that.
It sounds distant.
There's a door all the way to the left, and then a door to the left also around the corner from where Asami's standing.
Mhm.
And then a door where Luna's standing,
Yes.
and then the door to the north. Okay.
The door to the north looks like the back end of another secret door. The same kind that you guys entered into from the sewers. You entered in and you went down a short flight of stairs 5 feet. The ones to the north, it's up a short flight of stairs 5 feet. And it kind of ends in a wall, but you can make out the same shape.
Do we remember the hallway outside? It was kind of leads around to that, right? So
Yeah,
if we do 2 and 2, that leads back to the sewers.
more than likely.
Okay, so we can rule that one out. Just leave it be. But it was through a portcullis or something.
Yeah, there was a portcullis blocking the sewers with a gate in the portcullis.
Right.
And the gate was on the walkway portion.
We could probably skip that. So that leaves, 3 doors in the room plus the pillar up?
Yes. At least that you found.
Okay. Avis, you said you wanted to do the doors first? Are you muted?
I'm sorry. Did you ask me?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
said you wanted to...
Doors first. I feel like
Okay.
before
Pick a
we go
door.
up. North. You said is the stairs up.
Well, that's back to the sewer. So no reason to
Yeah.
hit that one.
Yeah,
So
north
both
is
north
also.
and east then are sewer.
Yeah, we came in through the east.
Yeah, DM, you said that north was also where I heard the the wind sounds from.
No, from the floor above. Up at the top of the pillar.
At the top of the pillar.
The chamber from where it opens up into the where the pillar exits into the chamber above.
Well, let's go south first.
Okay. Just regular doors. Investigate them. I don't know how much time you want to spend. What's your standard when you're not in a hurry? I don't assume are you guys rushing right now, or are you guys kind of
Just, I'm kind of doing a quick sweep. There's nothing jumps out at me. Nothing, attacks me.
okay.
She's on her way to the next thing.
Okay.
Because this is just the small room.
Yeah, it's a small room. It looks like it was like at one time like a bed chamber for several maybe acolytes or something like that. It's just a couple bunks strung up on the walls. Looks like one above the other. There might have been sleeping area for 4 to 6 people in here.
I figure we can do a
Magic sweep.
deep sweep. Yeah. Do a magic sweep if you can. I don't have that, but
I
like
think-
an in-depth
Oh.
investigation, flipping mattresses and stuff, looking for things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll detect magic up.
It's
and down.
judging by the state of it's not mattresses, it's almost like hammocks, but judging by the state of like the ropey stuff and the hempen material for the actual body of the hammocks and the blankets and stuff like that, it's been undisturbed for a long time. Probably nothing that would even be like salvageable. Probably tear apart fairly easily, or it's probably loaded with mold and mildew too. But it doesn't look like it's been disturbed in quite some time.
Oh, magic sweep, nothing.
Magic sweep, nothing. Time out. No, magic sweep in this room where you just opened, nothing. But there is a lingering aura where you just vanquished the ephemeral raven type creature and the spirit. There is if you give me 2 arcana checks. One's DC 18 and one's DC 20.
What knowledge would we roll to identify those creatures we fought? Specifically the lead.
Is religion. I think you identified the elemental.
Ah, yay.
Okay, so let's see here. Arthur identifies the aura for the lingering aura. There's a lingering aura of conjuration, and it's probably moderate. And there's also you can't make out the exact power of it, but there's just a lingering aura of necromancy as well.
And it's lingering all about this room, correct?
Yeah.
Assume what the conjuration is and what the necromancy is.
The does anybody have like knowledge religion? I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1 though.
Okay.
Avis would.
Let's see if I can roll well. Religion. I'll take it.
The spirit was some sort of lingering shade. You suspect that it will regenerate over time. It's probably linked to a trauma in this temple. Scholars call them different things: shades, ghosts, poltergeists, geists. This one
Something
this one's
something to purge at a later point.
yeah, if you even can, without destroying the whole temple. This one is just a lingering relic of whatever happened at this temple to make it, air quotes, forbidden within the city. But it was probably somebody with a spirit with deep ties to it. And you get the vibe that although it's been vanquished right now, in time, it'll probably come back.
We have a clue how long that might be. Is it hours, days?
Probably days, maybe even weeks or months. As for checking doors and stuff like that, do you guys have like a regular, like a trap checker or
Do we have a trap checker in the crew?
What is the skill for check?
it's just
Trap check.
just perception? You guys are
I mean-
pretty much always doing detect magic, so if there was a magic trap on the door, I would let you know.
Look at the door before I open the door.
Seems like just an old door that hasn't been opened in quite some time.
You sure? I guess we're sure.
There may have been at one time a lock for this door, but it's hasn't been used in forever.
She walks in, does like the little turn, make sure there's nothing attacking or jumping out at her, and then she lets.
This looks like an office. This looks like
She's just
perhaps like
frontline.
just a little office for the day-to-day running of a temple. There's it's not even really a desk, it's more like just a small table, and there's some moldering old notes, but they're so water damaged and flimsy, and the writing's very mundane on it, just supplies that were purchased, that kind of stuff. There's nothing really groundbreaking.
Does this structure predate the sewers?
It'd be hard to tell. It's probably the sewers probably predate this structure,
Well,
but
it just seems odd to have a sleeping quarters and an office like within a wall of the sewage line.
yeah. Well,
Like the main
the
city
basements
sewage
of the
line,
city
yeah.
are all through. There's a lot of buildings in Lankhmar that have basements that abut the sewers.
Okay.
Like Lord Denal's manor house has a basement. You don't know that if there's any connection with the sewer on the outside, but it goes down to the same level where the sewers are. And this one actually dips down 5 feet lower.
That wouldn't stand out as odd for us.
No. Well, I mean, architecturally, perhaps if you were like an engineer, it probably wouldn't be the best if the sewers overflowed and flooded your basement, but you don't know if the
Well, that's Lankhmar. There are no Taco Bells.
yeah, exactly. You're not sure. Like the city's so old that you're sure that these sewers have been here for hundreds and hundreds of years, and the temple's probably been here just for hundreds of years.
Well, this other door.
The other door. It looks like at first glance you look in, and it looks like there's it's almost like a long rectangular crate. And then, Avis, you get kind of like a chill up your spine. It's
Okay.
and it's really simple. It's really simply made. Like if somebody were to make like a long, low crate out of like those wooden pallets, it's kind of like that sort of construction. But the chill up your spine is there's a lid to it, and the lid is open, and you can kind of visualize it being a coffin.
So like a vampire bed.
Is there no body in it though?
From there, you can see that it looks fairly empty. It doesn't look like there's anybody laying in it. There is a curtain that runs across the wall right behind you. And it's like an old moldering. It might have once been like dark black, but now it's kind of like gray and dust covered.
So spark is not a great idea.
It looks like the little pole that runs across the room for the curtain to be on is just an old wooden pole. It looks like it probably fell apart at the slightest provocation.
She'll give the thing a tug real quick.
Okay, and you pull it down, and if you move, I think you probably can move right behind it. Yeah, it's just an old bunch of supplies, like an old bunch of barrels and crates and stuff like that.
Alright, now we're gonna stick our head into the coffin.
And this it looks like it was constructed in place down here. But
Okay.
there is a thin layer of earth on the bottom of the inside. And there's a small mahogany kind of jewelry box. Almost like a hand's width in square. It's got a little brass clasp on the front of it. And it's down by one end of the quote-unquote crate.
Does it look like the dirt has like a body divot in it?
Yes. Yeah, it looks like it had been rested in. It's probably about... The dirt in the crate is probably about 2 inches deep. And you can kind of see sort of indentations.
She's gonna pick up the box.
Okay. The box itself is very light. It's just well made, like a decorative kind of jewelry box. The clasp, it's just a simple, like a peg with a hook. You would just flip it and it would open up. You can feel that there's probably some coins inside, maybe even some jewelry.
She'll open it just to make sure that it doesn't like explode
Okay.
or
Like
something pop out of it.
open it like away from yourself, or
Yeah, kind of open it away from myself.
okay. Everybody kind of like and it just opens. It's there's nothing nefarious to it. It looks like a woman's little jewelry box with the keepsakes in it. There is, and I'll put this on the party sheet for you. There is 14 iron ticks, 3 silver smarducks, 12 bronze eagles, and 1 gold rook.
She'll close it and then just like stick it in her pack. We'll deal with this later.
Oh, okay. So let me just
Party loot. Yeah.
describe what else is in it, though.
Okay.
There is like a simple gold band and what looks like a more elaborate wedding ring. And there is a folded up note, like a folded up letter
Okay.
beneath.
Unless anybody wants to stop her, it's just right now I'm like, this is not important.
Let's take a look at the letter,
Note?
see if we can identify if we know like who it belongs to.
All right. So you
She'll hand the letter out.
Who's going to read the letter? You want the...
Depends on what language it's in.
Well, I happen to know how to read, so I can do it.
All right. Let me...
Good, somebody knows how to read.
So the first thing you notice when you open the letter, the waxen seal is the same seal that Lord Danal uses. It's the Valinor family seal.
But that's not the name of the dude, is it?
I can read it out for you. It's kind of in a script. It's kind of hard to read. So
No, I'm just looking at the name of the sign at the top and the bottom.
Yeah. So it's made out to a person by the name of Dearest Inrik, Inrik. It starts off, "My brother, the halls of this old estate are silent in your absence. I have taken to my work in the city and have established my own manor on Gold Street, of all streets. Father maintains his work for the Overlord, and despite his frailties, is tireless in his endeavors." It's a typo. "It's my truest hope that you are well and that your studies progress. Father, Tanya, and myself all miss you dearly and are eager to see you again. On that front, I hope that this letter finds you able to return to the city next spring. I write with news that I'm to take a wife. Her name is Mhyrria, and she is the oldest Lombroso child. Although not nobility proper, her family, as I'm sure you recall from your time spent under Father's tutelage, maintains a rather large shipping concern. Regardless of birth, she is a wonderful woman, and I know that the pair of you would get on famously. I would consider it the greatest of all honors if you could see your way back to the city and be the best man at my wedding. I could think of none other that I would have at my side to share the most joyous of occasions with. Father is somewhat reticent and begs me to reconsider my choice, but what is business compared to a long life of love and happiness? If I have one hope, it is to see you by my side on the day of the hare and the month of the crocodile. Study well, dear brother. The city of Lankhmar is dimmer in your absence. Lord Essen Valinor, moneylender of the Third Circle." Does anybody have the knowledge nobility skill?
Not yet. That's the last one. I need one more point.
Not Lankmar's nobility. That's for
I
sure.
do have history, if that helps.
How about just a regular... You can roll this one untrained. Just a regular knowledge check, untrained. All right. Asami remembers that Lord Danal, Valinor's father's name is Essen. He is Count Essen Valinor. And he is the... sometimes goes by the title of Duke as well.
So I assume that means he's still with us?
Yes, he's quite with you. You're not sure what his duties are for the Overlord, but he maintains a fairly prominent position in the Overlord of Lankhmar's court.
Well, I think Lord Danal would like to see this.
Back in the box, and then we'll deal with this when we get out.
Sounds good.
Do we want to take a little bit of time and dump the dirt into the sewage?
When on the way out we can.
Okay.
I just don't want us to get attacked if we linger too long.
So we've searched the basement area as
Yeah.
much as we can tell.
You'd say it's fairly thorough.
Okay. And I guess we go up the pillar
Yep.
All right.
as stealthily as we can with a big light shining into a dark room.
All right. Let me dwell on the map. And let me get the lighting situated. should be decent for everybody. Okay, so you enter into what looks like just like a small supply room of sorts. There's a few boxes and crates and stuff like that along the wall. You can see that the trapdoor where this would normally be closed, where you entered, goes up against the wall. There's a flight of stairs up 5 feet. And then there's also entryway into. You can see lights coming from a larger chamber to the direction down on the map south. You can see numerous pillars. It opens up into a large temple. Oh, we got Zed on the outside looking in.
Yeah. Can you give me low light vision? It seems to be I'm tracing off of somebody's light.
Okay, yeah. So the low light vision, it doesn't work on these maps. Only dark vision. And do you want me to put some light on your mini?
That's okay. I can click on Makai, and
Okay.
I can see fine. So
Okay.
we're good.
There should be light in the next chamber.
All right. So people are heading into the chamber.
Where did we come in from?
Right exactly where Zed is.
Okay.
That's where the trapdoor down to the basement is.
So we
Hey, this is-
descended from where we were.
No,
We
you
got a wall.
ascended. You went from the
Okay.
basement up. This is,
Okay.
if you had to guess, this is the large, like 100-foot long, rectangular building that is the Forbidden Temple. You're probably in it proper now.
Avis is just moving slowly, making sure everybody's behind her before she pokes her head around the corner.
Okay. Yeah, you look out, and there are there's at least a half a dozen candles on like ebony wood candlesticks that are like 6 feet tall. Like the candles aren't 6 feet tall, but the wooden stick that the candles are attached to,
Are they melting?
they're not melting, but they're flickering. You definitely, I would imagine, guys are probably detecting magic, right? You
Yes,
almost
yeah.
always do.
Especially if we see something that
Yeah,
warrants interest. Yeah.
yeah. If nobody's been in this temple for hundreds of years, then how are their candles lit? These are magical candles. You could probably do an Arcana check for me. The DC is 15. You've heard tell of these magical crafted candles. They're called ever burning candles. Just sheds light in a 10-foot radius and dim light 10 feet past that. So, but they're magic. They don't generate any heat or any smoke, and they're not harmful to the touch. So
They are
inside. Oh, I'm sorry.
They're the room to the south of us.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you guys see?
That's the direction Avis went.
Yeah, let me click a preview here to see what you guys can see here. Yeah, I think you guys can probably see. I'm going to use Arthur as a. Can you guys see where the light's generating from on your map?
I see areas in
That's
gray
light.
and areas in orange.
Okay, so the areas in orange are where the lights, the candles are on the sticks. So this is large open temple. is probably about 100 feet long. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 sets of stairs that you can see. At the far end of the temple, there is a balcony, and it looks like there is another floor up above. There are large pillars that go to the 30-foot ceiling. There's two extremely large ones, and then there's 6 smaller ones on a raised kind of like platform, probably about a foot off the ground, which is what the candles are sitting on. The candelabra. There is all along the walls, etched into the stonework, the same kind of iconography of the city in silhouette, and the avian horde descending upon it. Every bit of the wall is decorated such, and you can see a set of stairs going down to the east, and you can see the bricked up remnants of what was the front door, and it's completely stoned over, like big cinder block bricks, big granite blocks. There are no windows. There's like an old kind of like orangish brown carpet that runs all the way along the center of the raised area, and it comes to like a pulpit, and there is a black basalt stone pedestal where I imagine somebody would probably preach from. And then beside that, there is a large stone bowl, and within, Avis can now see there's a whole bunch of golden objects, silver objects. There's a bunch of brass coins and iron coins. And also, before you go any further, you're detecting 4 distinct auras of transmutation and conjuration magic coming from 4 statues that stand on the external of the reliquary area. They are 6 foot tall, winged, avian-headed women. You can tell because the carven breasts, and they've got like large claws and the feathery wings. They're almost like demonic angels, if that's...
Would the iconography of that be something I could remember from Legend?
It's that's the similar kind of like the statuary that's on the top of this roof on the outside that you guys have seen before.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, but these ones have distinct auras of magic. Inside the bowl, which is beside the pulpit, which is pretty much beside where Avis is, there's a considerable amount of treasure.
But do I touch it?
And then there's also a set of stairs that lead up to the overlooking balconies up above. There's another set of rooms to the south that are probably just like by chambers, not dissimilar to the one that you just entered through.
Someone said treasure?
Yeah, there's treasure next to me here.
Let's go and loot it.
But you're next to magical statues, right?
These statues
I'm in
are.
between of them.
I don't know if you can see them on your map here. They're these guys here.
And that's. Are they? Are you clicking? Oh, up there.
Yeah, there's two. There's two up there,
Oh,
and then there's two down here.
got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Um. This looks like offerings. Is that right?
It's exactly what it looks like.
I mean, our purpose was to come and make sure that Mhyrria couldn't come back. And I think if we dispose of the coffin in the dirt, we've accomplished that. So, do we really want to dig into this?
Weren't we supposed to do something more than that in here? That there was something more that people wanted to come up here for?
There's supposedly some cult or something, and I thought Mhyrria was part of that. I mean, why don't we explore the rest of the place before we start filling our pockets?
Yep.
Totally okay with that. But yeah, destroying the coffin will definitely get rid of the ability for her to come back to that spot. But
I think.
pretty sure we murdered her really good, though.
Yeah, she wasn't in the coffin, and I think the only thing that led you to come here was the little wooden holy symbol that she had on her from the from this parent temple. You're guessing. Also, along that same line, I didn't mention there are several of those little wooden holy symbols underneath the first row of the pedestal. There's like a little indentation, and there's a half a dozen of them lined up on the inside. And the treasure in the bowl, it doesn't look like it's dust covered. It looks like each item, like there's various things like rings and pieces like gold coins and stuff like that. There's new gold coins and old gold coins, and they all look like they were polished specifically before they were placed within.
Somebody with tracking or equivalent, take a look and see, because if somebody's polishing these things or bringing them in, they're coming in from somewhere. They either came in the way we came, or one of these other doors. Does anybody got the ability to look around?
I don't know if you have like a tracker like that.
Yeah. How about just common sense, looking for tracks around the area we have not walked?
We can roll a survival check. It may not be very good.
The floors in this chamber are clean. The carpet itself is kind of old and moldy, and you can see footprints. One set of footprints that walks down them on numerous occasions, and you probably guess it's a female, probably Mhyrria's size. It doesn't seem to be like numerous sets or anything like that.
All the way to the stairs on the east side, or?
Yeah, and it looks like in the you can see like there's a broom that had been used recently. It's probably like Mhyrria is probably maintaining and making offerings.
What do we think's on the east side? Does that go to the outside, or does it go to something?
Yeah,
else?
to the east it would go to the outside if it wasn't like completely bricked over in huge granite blocks.
But Mhyrria's footsteps go that way?
No, they go. You can just see them on the carpet because on the stone she's cleaned up. On the carpet though, you can see her footprints. You imagine probably we go back and forth here to the stairs down below.
Okay, so the way we came, she would use.
More than likely. Or maybe another way. You know for a fact that the bell tower to the top 2 floors of the bell tower are open to the sky. But you can't imagine she would have like a coffin in the basement and then go all the way to the top of the bell tower. But
She can fly like a bat.
yeah, she can change to mist.
What about these side rooms? Like, I'm gonna put my character here. That's the room I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Those are just like little side rooms. They just like a font where they would make holy or unholy water, or they make. Then there's like where Luna would be. There's some things for like just the maintenance of the temple, like brooms and a couple.
The brooms don't happen to be glowing in magic. So
No,
me
no.
too. Okay.
The only thing magic you get in here is the half dozen ever burning candles and the 4 statues to the outside.
Can I study the statues and kind of see if I can identify the magic aura?
Sure.
Are we talking Arcana or Spellcraft?
Yeah, I think you already did. We already did. I identified them for you. It was conjuration and transmutation.
Right. But I think that there is a way to study it to try to identify what those effects are.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
it would need to
Yes.
do something to where you can see what that effect is, huh?
I guess to
Trying
tell
to
what.
remember without. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to do that without looking it up.
Let's just roll some dice and I'll make something up.
That works. So I'll do, and it may not be more than what we already know, but I'd like to know as much as possible before we approach them.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not that. I'm looking for spellcraft.
No, other than there's a distinct presence.
I see they're carrying swords. Is that true?
No, that's just the map. These are like bird-headed women with bird wings carved out of like black stone. Naked, they're about 6 feet tall. They've got like long, sharp beaks, long talons on their hands, and their bird-like feet.
So it sounds to me like a harpy, but would Asami know what that is?
Yeah, it's very harpy-esque, but they're also kind of maybe demonic or devilish as well.
Okay. Well, what do you guys want to do?
Well, let's check the other doors and then
Okay.
if any more coffins are stuffed about, or at least the mop bucket she's used.
Yeah, you don't see anything else on this floor.
So for doors in this room, the front door, which is bricked over,
Yeah.
and the door we came through, and that's it, huh?
Well, there is the balconies. The balconies are about 20 feet up. Look like they might, and you know for a fact that from the outside, there's another level upstairs.
Well, should we check it and then head back to handle the...
Where are we going?
this way?
Over
Yeah,
there,
that's
right?
up there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, in the ceiling, there is like a drop-down ladder that you can pull down for a trap door. And
Okay.
I'll put you up on the next map.
Yep. Stop moving.
It doesn't really matter where I put you on this map. This is fairly empty. It's a one floor. It's about 60 feet by 80 feet. It's definitely the second floor of the temple, and it opens up into just a large area where they would probably have like some sort of, would be pretty ceremonial. There is 2 flights of stairs that lead up to probably the tower that you saw from the outside. All the windows to the outside, these are all boarded up, and you can definitely feel the cold from the outside. You can feel you can smell the river and the city. Sorry, let me move you around. All these areas are just boarded up windows, so they're fairly easily removed. The wood, it's all rotted out, and there's gaps in
Definitely
it.
not going to remove the wood, but
Yeah, you can definitely see outside from here, and you can also see the stairs leading up to the next floor, which is the tower.
No magic, no footsteps or dust or.
No, actually, there is a lot of dust, and there is you can in some spots. It looks like maybe there's birds nesting here from time to time. It doesn't appear to be any now.
Footsteps in the.
No actual footsteps.
And no magic.
No magic. And it's empty now. If whatever was here before was actually cleared out. Or there was like furnishings, or it was so you've got a raised area to the west. You can kind of see the lines on the floor. And then there is like another spiral pillar around the sun to the west that leads up into an area above that's open, and you can hear the sounds of birds up above, like roosting birds, and you can hear the sounds of the river from the gaps in the windows.
Go up.
yeah, let's go check it out just to make sure we've cleared everything.
Sure.
Where'd everything go?
There we are. You come into like a tower. There is an offset room. It's about 40 feet square. Let's see here. The tower. You can hear the sounds up above the next floor. There are sounds like a considerable amount of birds gathered up there. And you know that one floor past that is probably the bell tower. This tower here, where you guys enter up into, leads out into almost like a rookery. The doors open into onto the roof of the building below, and there is hundreds of like crows and ravens and starlings and grackles, blackbirds of various sizes. They're all nesting in this area to the east, to the outside. These archways are open to the air, to the outside, and there is a it looks like there was a fireplace to the due west that hasn't been used in quite some time, and there is a offering font and an altar to the south. And on the offering font, the altar, there's numerous like bric-a-brac, shiny stone, piece of metal, the odd gold coin, the odd silver coin.
It sounds like things crows would pick up.
Yeah, little tabs of metal, like the occasional marble.
So these birds, they look like, hey, look, a bunch of birds, or they look like, hey, Alfred Hitchcock could make a fantastic movie with these birds.
Yeah, the latter. There's when you guys enter, there's probably hundreds, if not thousands, of eyes on you from the rookery.
So it's threatening if we were to go in that direction.
So Avis pulls something out of her pocket and holds out just like a shiny stone from home in her palm to see if they accept it.
Okay. What do you do with it?
She holds it out towards them and lets it catch the light a little bit.
Okay, and they instantly, their attention is wrapped on you. And there's hundreds of these birds.
And you said there was just like a little offering plate?
Yeah, it's right down here. It's this little
And
thing.
she'll put it in the little offering plate.
Okay, and then they all, in unison, kind of caca, start making noises and stuff like that. And they kind of turn away from, they go back to whatever they were doing. Their eyes are not like wrapped on you anymore.
Yay!
So you want to find out what that number 2 is in the northeast?
Kinda do.
To do that, you have to walk through the birds.
If she starts to walk towards it, do they look at her again?
Mm-hmm. As soon as you get near the entrance, their heads all kind of turn.
Because I just watched her put a shiny down. It's a stupid idea. She's gonna take like a little step out.
Okay, they start getting agitated.
And she steps back.
Okay, they settle down a little bit.
Okay, who's got fireball? Visibility? Mage hand?
Actually, hold on a second. You mentioned invisibility. I can't access my sheet.
So let me describe out there before you waste too many resources going out there. It's definitely a rookery. So there are it's open to the sky. This little 5-foot wall that goes all the way around, and then there is there's like, it's not a roof. It's more like what do they call those things in the garden, like a gazebo, where they have kind of like just slats. They have like numerous of them, and there's like hundreds of birds that make their nest up there. And then there's like, it looks like a little room that at one point there was probably where they would have like feed for the birds and stuff like that. They have like a little cabinet where they would have, just generalized equipment for the maintenance of a rookery. And then there was like the little shed off to the side is the number 2 that you're referring to. And once again, there's a couple more cabinets, and it looks like there may have been like a cage that has fallen to the ground. Although it's kind of hard to see from where you are. You could definitely see hanging from the slats various brass hooks that are no longer holding any chains or anything, or ropes or anything like that.
No magic discernible.
No magic discernible.
Avis is content to go back down if everybody else is.
Once
Oh, we have
mark
these other
this
rooms.
off as,
We can always come back.
yeah, once we get fireball, we'll come back.
Okay.
Technically, I can go invisible for a double turn. Van.
From here, you can go down or go up. From up, you can smell death. It smells like
I suppose we should go up then.
It smells like dead animals. I'm not sure what a bunch of dead birds would smell like, but I imagine it would be pretty horrific. You can smell that from directly the floor up above.
So it smells like Arby's.
Pretty much. I was going to want to check it just to be sure.
Okay.
Make sure that we're not missing anything coming out to stab us.
All right,
Yeah, let's do it.
Tower 3rd. All right. So, as soon as you set foot on the stairs and start your way up, get a chill, and you can hear it's almost like a dry hissing croak of and it's you can hear a lot of it, and it sounds like the beating of wings that haven't been used in ages.
Okay. Was the map supposed to load? Did I miss it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Click. Okay, there it is. I don't know, it didn't load for me, so I thought I broke it.
Sweep.
So you put these guys on the map for you. And where are they here? You can make out a flock of dead crows. And as you make your way up to the tower, there is, it looks like another altar. There's a set of stairs that continue up, and you can distinctly see that they go up to an open area up above. You can hear the river. You can feel the wind from the outside. There's old moldering curtains that are just barely hanging on, if they are hanging on. A lot of them are just kind of like laying on the floor next to the openings in the tower. Each of the little kind of arrow slits represents about a 2-foot opening in the tower. That's a window that looks out over the River Flal and the northern river district. And inside this room are a fair amount of dead birds, and they all seem to be stirring to life in unison.
Maybe we should abandon the room.
It doesn't look like anybody has been in this chamber for who knows, other than these dead ravens that are not like skeletal. They look like there's kind of some sort of magic that's keeping them together, some sort of necromancy that's binding them, keeping them.
How strong is his neck? How strong is his aura?
You would say it is probably moderate. Anybody with a religion check can, I can tell you what this creature is.
Woo. Nope. Not with that one.
It's a carrion storm. It's let's see here.
Holy crow.
Exactly. It's a basically it's a swarm of dead crows. Where the dead walk, carrion birds follow. In most cases, the unfortunate birds that feast on the remains of the fallen undead creatures simply grow diseased and die. Yet the flesh of some creatures have an effect on the scavengers, and when they die, they are doomed to undeath. And this is like an undead swarm of ravens.
Are we in initiative yet? Does it appear to be that they are interested in us?
They are forming up as you guys are getting in the area.
Let's head out. We can probably avoid combat.
I'm good with that.
And the next floor up,
They're undead crows.
the next floor up is the bell tower. If you wanted to get up there,
Because-
you'd have to get through these undead crows.
We don't need a bell tower.
Okay. We got Zed voting for.
Yeah, I mean, what are we going to do? Ring the bell tower and let everybody know we're up here where it's punishable by death?
No, but clearing the undead crows is probably a good thing to do.
I agree. There might be something in the bell tower that could prove useful to us. And we'll never
But-
know if we don't go up.
All right.
The
I worry if they leave the bell tower.
there hasn't been any reports of undead flocks of crows in the city that you guys have heard of.
Yeah.
The swarm forms.
Are we staying or are we going?
Well, do we want to fight them here or fight them in a smaller area, or like strategically, how do we want to take care of this, or just see?
I mean, I don't know if there's going to be a smaller area, really.
Yeah, and I'm thinking now that they're awakening, they're gonna follow us, so we want
Yeah.
to fight them where it's to our advantage.
You want to be on this floor or the next? Or the bottom? Or below? That's what I mean. This floor or the floor below?
The floor below might stir up the other crows and make them eat these undead
Floor
crows.
below
and-
is probably more dangerous.
Yeah, and because if it riles up the other crows, and when we defeat if they eat them, it'll just continue the cycle. At least in Avis's mind. Whether or not that's true or not, but
Yeah, that would make sense. That would absolutely make sense.
I want to pull out a a bullet that would be in a sling that comes with a sling. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
A little rock or whatever.
Yep.
And cast prestidigitation on it to make it smell like chicken wings, like yummy, yummy, delicious food.
Okay.
And if I have more actions, then let me know. So one more thing I want to do to it.
Sure. Go ahead.
Until we hit initiative, I don't want to take too many actions.
It's okay.
It
Go
sounds
ahead.
to me like we're going to fight this. So for an
Why did you
hour,
get like a marching order up the stairs too?
for an hour, this little bolt or rock is going to taste like chicken wing, or at least magically. And then I want to do ghost sound on it, and I want it to be. I kind of want to do this the last minute, right before I'm going to throw it, and before we engage these crows, if we do.
Sure.
So I don't want it making sound while we're retreating. I want it to make sound as I'm chucking it. But I'm looking at the group going, fight or flee. You know, which one are we doing here?
You know, my vote is to flee, but it sounds like Avis wants to fight. So, when people are sticking around, I'll stick around.
Alrighty. Then I'll do the ghost sound, and it's going to be, let's see, a noise.
Make it sound like chickens.
Yeah, yeah. A bunch of clucking, like healthy chickens, I guess. And I want to
It's a mage armor up.
chuck the rock
Yeah,
across
that
the
is a
room
good
from us.
point. I should probably get my mage armor.
I'm not aiming for a particular square, only the opposite side of the room as to where we are.
Okay.
So, see what. I doubt it's going to do anything, but it didn't cost me anything to do it. So,
Okay. So you do that, and the carrier storm
yeah.
reacts and goes to the other side of the chamber.
The sounds last for 4 rounds, but the smell lasts for an hour.
Okay. And they
Well,
seem to
they're
be.
over there. We're over here. So,
Yep, they seem to be swarming all over it.
So are you wanting to go up or down then? I'm guessing no way.
The
you want me
stairs
to-
at the bottom are the stairs that enter into this that go up to the next floor, and actually, if you would come up right where by where Luna is. From below.
aside from the light source that Asami has, is there any other light being produced in this room?
Just the outside moonlight. We hadn't really got into the weather or anything today, so imagine it's probably the regular overcast Lankhmar night. Some lights from outside, maybe.
Would I be able to see well enough with if I distinguish or dismiss this light spell for now?
You have low light vision, so there is light, so you can see in the room.
No, I dismiss it, but it's a 0 level spell. I could always re-engage it if we need to.
Okay. The people who have normal vision, it's going to be like low light.
Okay.
So there's going to be like a 20% mischance.
Well, I can re-engage it if we actually have to fight. So.
But the like I say, the windows or the arrow slits clearly go outside, and there's no impediments to it. The curtains are all fallen down. So if you had a light, it could be seen from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And any loud noise could probably be heard if there was anybody walking right next to the temple. You can't imagine anybody would be, but who knows? So if the area did I read it right? Maybe did you want to maybe set it to the other side of the room instead?
Well, let me understand.
Yeah. So
If we want to go upstairs, the stairs are where Luna is going now.
no, the stairs where Luna is now is the stairs that you'd be coming up. The other stairs are the ones that lead up to the bell tower.
Well,
Yeah, let's
we are
go
at
up to the
so,
top.
yeah. If we're have already gone up the stairs and we go up the next layer of stairs, then we want the birds as far away from us as possible. So.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. So right about where they are is good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. So you get on the stairs. Probably just a concerted rush.
I'm stealth, yes.
The carrion storm knows you're there.
Okay. But they're more interested in the chicken rock.
At the moment.
Now.
At this
least
instant.
for now.
Yeah.
Well, let's get upstairs. See what we can do.
Okay.
If that's what it sounded like, we wanted to investigate the upstairs, and if we have to fight them, they'll follow us, and we'll nuke them.
Yep. Do it.
All right. This is where you come up to a covered roof, but it's open to the outside. 15 feet up, there's a set of 3 large brass bells. The clangers are not there.
Oh, well, good to know we can't ring them.
Just large bell. I mean, wouldn't stop anybody from hitting with a big club, but there's no rope to pull them down or anything like that. They're kind of just they're linked on metal poles at the top. Looks like all the instrumentation for the pulling of the bells has been disassembled.
Is there anything magical in this room?
No, there's nothing magical in this room. And the bells are about probably a total of like 8 or 9 feet above your heads. And they hang down from the ceiling above. There's a lot of bird poop up here. You can hear the sounds of birds outside, probably up on the roof. They don't seem to take notice or care or have that kind of like mob mentality. And from here you can definitely see out over the River Lal, and you can see from here it's probably about a 20-foot jump if you wanted to leap into the river. It's about 60 or 70 feet down.
Yeah, no, thank you.
What is fastening the bell?
The bell is on steel and stone runners that are just across the ceiling.
That's no fun.
It looks like there is on the walls. There was like a tie off for for where ropes used to be and stuff like that, but it's long since rusted away. These brass bells have withstood the test of time extremely well. Almost unnaturally so, but no magic.
How big are the bell?
The bells are probably about 6 feet in diameter each. But 6 feet from bottom to top and 6 feet around. And there's 3 of them.
Was there anything else of interest up here?
Nothing up here. If you get a decent view of the city, though. Probably a view of the city you'll never ever have again.
Right.
Take out the cell phone and get a few pictures.
Give me a perception check, Zed.
Okay.
Okay, so you look out and you're looking out over the river, and your eye catches the rather large square home of Muosh, the money changer, the rival to Lord Danao. And in the third floor, in a window, looking up at the bell tower, maybe even you see a young girl. It's hard to make out from this distance her
Not
features. Not Mhyrria. She's Mhyrria was dark of hair. This woman is definitely very fair haired, and quite young, maybe even a teenager. But since you're a couple 100 feet away, she looks like she's in the window. There's like gossamer curtains on either side. She seems to be looking up at the bell tower. It's kind of creepy.
Oh, way better.
You can't imagine that in the dark there's any way that she could possibly see you. She is in a well-lit room, so you can see her fairly well.
Yeah, not way better.
There's no motion or anything.
Okay.
No reaction.
Nothing else of interest, I suppose.
No, nothing really. I mean, there's bird droppings and the occasional stone or something like that a raven might drop off here, something like that. There's a bunch of twigs and tufts of grass.
Yeah.
Leaves.
Avis is ready to start heading back down.
Okay.
Probably a good idea. Hopefully they're still busy with the rock.
Okay.
I want a rock.
Yeah. You gonna head back down and make a scramble? Or are you gonna...
You can do another distraction to make sure.
Okay. So you make it back down. The birds don't bother you.
But anyone else who smelled the chicken, are they hungry?
It's definitely wing night.
Okay. So we're back into the temple proper with the offerings.
Okay. Let me just clear
We
this.
examined the rooms, like especially the one to the south, etc.
Yeah, you've checked out everything. Let me put you back
I
on the
look
map.
over at Avis, seeing she's pulling out a bag. So we going to antagonize these magic statues?
I mean, we can. I assume that...
I have a feeling that this magic statue is going to respond to our acquisition of whatever's in the plate.
That's what I'm referencing.
Yeah.
Just seeing if Avis is that greedy.
If you want to do it.
She's not greedy. If there's offerings to a god, she's not really interested in it. It's more she was curious what was there.
Reapplication of resources, right?
Does anybody have the appraise skill?
Yes, I do. Skills. What good treasure hunter wouldn't have that?
I keep trying to click on the mini to make the thing pop up, but it is not working for me. Or maybe I'm clicking the wrong spot.
There we go. That's better.
So specifically, I guess we'll just. I guess I can only appraise what's in one at a time, right? Since we came.
No,
down this route,
I'm doing this as like
a general.
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
You're
fair enough. That makes sense.
without really touching things, you're kind of just eyeing things here and there, and
Yeah.
you're pretty sure that
Is that-
you could get around 300 gold rilks for the contents of this. That's an extensive treasure.
Yeah.
300 gold rilks is the equivalent of 3,000 gold pieces. There's jewels, and there's rings, and there's earrings and necklaces and coin.
More than worth it.
Nobody has mage hand, right?
Let me check.
I do.
Nope. Wait. Yes, I do, actually.
Well, that's one way to test. See if it responds to having something removed from the plate, and we're way over here.
I will mage hand.
Yeah, before you guys get monkeying with stuff, get yourself set
Not
up on the map.
Not that we're timid adventurers or anything like that.
But yeah,
Just we're caution.
you've heard enough stories about things in temples.
I will go ahead and mage hand a ring.
Okay, so as you do, the stone starts to move.
Of course.
Yeah.
Uh,
Figured.
I'm just absolutely surprised, shocked beyond belief that occurred.
Are you? This is probably not irreversible. At this point, you could probably put it back down.
A one statue, multiple statues.
That would be
It's
would be showing fear.
there was
No.
there was unison.
Asami looks at you and like points to the other statue, like whatever statue you took it from. Point to the other one.
Okay,
see
so
if they can-
the bowl is here. The bowl is there, and the statues are. I'll just because we know that they're going to come to.
Okay, I'm
They've
just-
all moved.
Okay.
The heads have kind of shifted over towards the where the offering bowl is.
I thought the bowls were like in front of the statue, not in the
No, the bowl is in the middle,
that
and
I would gotten over here then.
yeah, I'll put these guys on the map.
I will not be returning that ring.
I was thinking if
I
the
am not
bowls were
afraid
in
of
front of the statue, put it in a different statue's bowl and watch them fight. But
There's
But it-
only one.
Actually, hold on. Damn. I assume the combined weight of the bowl and the treasure inside is above.
Yeah, the bowl itself, it's like a big marble offering bowl. It might even be attached to the plinth that it's on.
I was contemplating just spilling it.
You could definitely, if you had a large enough sack, just kind of scoop it into it with your arm and get the lion's share of the treasure.
No, I was wanting to spill it over just to prove a point.
Oh, okay.
But no,
the
that's
bowl is
impossible.
too heavy for that.
Yeah, that's not possible. Oh well.
Okay,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna float that ring over. I'm just gonna. Grab
okay.
It.
So
I'm not afraid of them.
the statues come to life.
I will take a pragmatic step over here, though.
And they go from. Let's get some initiatives. And I don't know if Luna's here. Okay. Round 1. So your whole investigation of the tower and that, you guys didn't really stop for any significant amount of time. You kind of just made your way through. So we'll call it like 5 minutes have gone by
Okay.
since you first exited the basement.
So Bakai still has some lingering effects of heroism on her. Is that right?
How long does heroism is 10 minutes per level, right?
So 40 minutes is.
Oh yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
She's still our hero. All right.
I'm going last. Yeah.
Arthur.
I do wonder if these things technically are constructs, because you said they had strong conjuration on them as well.
Yes.
Didn't
Give us. Let's see here. They are. Yeah, you're gonna want to make
Judging
an
by
Arcana check.
you? Yeah. Because if they aren't constructs,
You think that the magic that guards this temple transforms the statues from actual statues to what they actually are, which is kind of like an inert kind of living creature called a gargoyle. It's kind of like a stasis effect on a gargoyle, and the conjuration kind of brings it about.
in that case, if they live, then they might very well know fear. Whether or not this will affect them is another question. I'm going to go ahead and...
Do you have any other
Yeah, let's-
questions about gargoyles before you?
What appropriate knowledge.
Yeah,
would they
exactly.
know?
Yeah, Arcana
Appropriate.
is good too. So I'll give you 2 questions each, Arthur and Asami.
I'll let you go ahead first. Or maybe take one, I'll take another.
Known vulnerabilities.
Here's the this is the standard look of them.
Mhm.
I have a better picture that I had collected for them. Where are they here?
I guess my 2 questions would be things that they're resistant to and things they're vulnerable to.
They are resistant to normal weapons. They're
Yeah.
harmed by magic.
Oh.
This was I thought this was an interesting picture of a gargoyle. That's from the roof of Notre Dame, the cathedral.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Kind of appropriate. There was another one that I had picked out. It was I thought I had attached it to the monster sheet, but I guess I hadn't. Anyway. So magic weapons. What else did you want to know? They have damage reduction and it's extensive. It's 10.
Oof.
Yeah.
But magic bypasses that.
My magic bypasses that.
Okay.
Oh, here it was here. This is the image that I wanted you to see of the creatures.
And we each get 2 questions? then?
Yes, each get 2
Yeah,
questions.
that's why I did that.
I'm going to say one of my questions is how they're made of stone, so how roughly durable are they? They look like they'd be able to pick off something.
Here's a
like
description
Osphir.
of them. Seemingly carved from dark gray stone, the sinister, crouching humanoid resembles a horned, winged demon. And how? What was the question?
My question was, how, since they're made of stone, how durable do they seem? Do they seem like they'd shake off the effects of Osphir?
Let's see here. What's the level cap?
5 or lower, they'll be able to flee. If they have 6 or higher, then they're on a period.
You might be able to affect them. They might know fear.
Okay. I'll take them.
They are monstrous humanoids, after all, with an Earth subtype.
Hmm. How fast are they usually?
They
How quickly
are.
do they move?
They can fly at the 60 feet, and they're very fast. They're 40 feet on the ground.
Hmm. Let's see. Those are my questions.
Alrighty.
Asami, did you have another question?
Oh, I thought I was covered with the two vulnerabilities and um,
Oh, okay.
resistance.
Yeah, there's no vulnerabilities and resistances are basically the same thing. They're
Oh,
uh,
okay.
they're not harmed with regular non-magical weapons.
Do they think independently, or are they bound by like control of some mechanism that?
These ones are probably bound by some sort of magic, the same sort of magic that you detected. Probably the conjuration portion of the magic.
Hmm. Wonder if there's a way to take control of that. Like if there are, for example, is there a magic totem you pick up and then you have control over them, or is it cast?
Avis might have something.
Well, I was gonna say, do we still have the holy symbol Mhyrria had?
I would imagine somebody probably kept it. I don't know. It's not worth
There's also a
anything.
whole bunch underneath the thing.
Yeah, there's at least a half a dozen of them underneath the thing.
Yeah, the stone pendant wasn't this religion. That was the frog religion.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the
that's
Shithakwa.
what.
They are creatures of Earth. So I don't know if you have.
I need to get my oldest to bed. I'm going to just to let you know, Bakai's going to use the magic scabbard to do a +1 for the 10 rounds,
Gotcha.
and I'm going to do acid splash. So I'll let you know when I get back to the keyboard.
All right, excellent. Arthur.
Alrighty then. I'm going to have this one no fear.
Okay.
Or at the very least attempt to let it no fear.
Which one? Number.
Number 2, I believe it is, the one that's on the top right.
Okay, so number 2 is the bottom right. So number 3 is top right.
Oh no, yeah, number 3.
Okay.
This one. Right. Then.
Okay. It
Does it no fear?
it knows fear. It hisses and puts up his claws like you're kind of repelling it.
Excellent. For rough, the next 3 rounds, it is going to be frightened. As I am going to go ahead and, let's take a few nice steps back with my move action.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm satisfied with that.
All right, let's see here. Time for Giant Luna.
Yeah.
All right.
In a bit.
Giant Luna. And she sets her spear. Asami.
Do I know if her spear is magical?
It is not.
Nothing I can do about that. So I will use my standard action to begin a bardic performance to inspire courage among my allies. So target allies, bam, and cast. And that has a lingering effect of 3 rounds. So let's see what should I do roleplay wise? Let me see here. I don't want to make too much noise.
I wouldn't worry about it so much in this area. This area is like solid stone to the outside. You don't actually get exterior stuff until like up to the next floor, which is
Okay.
quite a ways away.
And I'll just whistle the themes. Every time we do a victory and she whistles the Final Fantasy victory theme, that's sort of like our motivating theme. So she's whistling that to encourage strong heroic performances from our teammates.
All right.
Move action. Which one did Arthur frighten?
The one number 3.
Okay.
I
And
believe.
I would have known this because I'm sure you had to like look at that one and point at it or something, so I would have known.
Yeah, he did. It kind of hissed and react.
Yeah. Go right here for now. To my next turn.
All right.
And I still have the club in my hand, the hot poker.
Okay.
Actually, while I'm moving, I want to drop it where I'm currently standing and draw my other weapon that happens to be magical. Sorry for taking forever to do that.
It's okay.
Yep. So she has, what's her weapon? She doesn't have a magical weapon.
No,
Why
I didn't think so.
She did. Yeah. So
I
I'll keep this
think we were kind of let's see here.
Yep. I got it mixed up with my other bard. Sorry.
Wrong bard.
Hot poker in hand. Yeah, because I had light on it, and we kind of makeshifted on a previous encounter that it had magical properties, even though it didn't do magical damage. Yeah. So anyway, keeps hot poker in her hand. Remember, I dismissed the light spell, so it's just regular right now.
Okay, so let's see here. You make a perception check to see if this creature is. It's definitely intelligent enough, but see if it knows the source that's controlling the. Did you actually pocket the coin, Arthur, or the ring, or is it just still kind of hovering? The mage hand.
I imagine I'm more so like, instead of just dropping, I basically like took it out of the. If it was starting right around here, I basically like put it onto the next square right next to it, and just like let it drop.
Oh, okay. So it's
just to make a point, just to make a point of no, I'm not keeping this, or no, I'm not putting it back.
Oh, okay. So this creature flies over to the fallen coin and stoops to pick it up. Or ring, or what? I imagine it's probably like a little ring or something like that.
It was a ring.
Stoops to pick it up. Zed.
Totally feel like you should have put the ring on its middle finger, and then that's how the mage hand's traveling around with the ring on its middle finger.
So Luna gets an attack of opportunity. Luna's not here right now. Do you want her to take the attack of opportunity, or do you want to wait and see what happens?
What would Luna do?
Luna would hit it.
Luna would definitely.
I think Luna would destroy it.
Yep.
But Luna also knows that these things are dangerous. But Luna takes a shot. That's a hit. And it shouldn't take 13 points of damage.
It said partially.
Should only take 3 points of damage. You know what? I'm going to leave it. Okay. Zed.
I think he was away.
Yeah, he was away. Okay. He was going to Acid Splash, I believe. So when he gets back, I'll let him do that. This winged humanoid is going to definitely attack Luna. I don't think Luna has combat reflexes. No. So It claws at her. Avis.
Alright. 2 knows fear and 3 and 4 are still standing there.
Let's see here. Three knows fear.
Okay.
2 is
2
picking
is-
up the offering that was spilled. And it got injured by Luna, giant Luna.
Oh, I'm gonna aim for number 2 then. Oh, it is not showing it on my list anymore.
Do you have any way of like affecting undead creatures?
I mean, I can cure them.
You can cure undead creatures?
Well,
Cure their light wounds.
you have
Oh,
channel,
okay.
right?
You have channel.
And then channel divinity, yeah.
Okay, because of your faith, you would have power over these creatures, and I would rule that you would be able to affect them as if they were anathema to your religion.
So use my channel energy. Got it.
If you could, if you wanted to. It's on the table for you if you want to try it.
Sure. Just have to figure out 30 feet from me before I move. Then let me measure. So that no, there is.
You'll hit all 30
I'll hit all of them, even right here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Even if you were back where you started.
30-foot emanation is a radius, correct? Is
Yeah.
that diameter?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the whole.
All right.
Okay.
I will channel energy. I just don't have a button for it.
Okay, what is the damage on it?
Creatures will saving throw for half. What does it tell me? Scroll.
I think
That
it's
tells me
maybe-
what the DC is.
Okay, the DC is what?
10 plus
It's-
half the war priest level plus the wisdom modifier.
Okay, which is
So 10 plus 2 plus
Plus
3, so 15.
15. Okay, and it's a will save.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll roll that to start. 1, 2,
It should be 2d6
Yes.
at level.
3,
Yeah. It's in a different tab than the other one, so I'm like, which
Yeah.
one?
and 4. Okay, so we'll just roll 2 6-sided dice then.
Okay. Oh yes. Nope. Did not know roll. That did not roll.
You have to. There we go. Perfect.
Okay.
8.
Hey, I'll take it.
Okay, so describe how you would channel your divinity.
So she'd pull out her symbol and press it between her palms. The Earth Mother asks you to return, and just explosion of sparkles or light from her.
Okay, and you can see
Additionally healed.
flakes of stone fleck off the skin, and they react in pain from that. Any other actions this round? Okay.
I think that's a whole action, and I moved, so I don't think I
Does
can
that-
swing.
Does that not heal allies as well?
No, it's they nerfed that
It's
from
yeah, it's
Pathfinder.
either heal
3.
or damage.
Yeah, it's either or.
Oh, it's heal or damage.
Yeah, because I have
Well-
I have the ability to touch you and heal you.
Wait,
Do you
you
have?
said
With my
that.
blessing.
Yeah.
You said, yeah, you said that you were able to treat them as anathema, so that would mean that you basically harm them when
Yes.
you normally heal
Yes.
ability. Pretty sure it just affects either undead or
Yeah.
it's all kinds of
Just because of
Never
the little, it's her religion is basically
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the Earth Mother has control over
Yeah.
stone. These are actual Earth creatures. Okay, so which one is this one here? This is the one that's afraid. So this one was actually harmed harmed the most. No, actually, number 2 was harmed the most by Avis's channel. 4, 5, 6, 7. It flies up over giant Luna, who's already reacted once this round, so she's unable to swing around fast enough to stab at this winged creature who flies up to the belfry.
Because I can do this 4 more times, technically, today.
You have that much fervor?
Winged humanoid number 4. Descends on Avis, who it now recognizes as the biggest threat in the room. And with its beak, tries to gore her. Ooh.
That'll hit. It didn't like what I did.
And it rakes across her shoulder. Bakai, are you back, Zed? All right, so Bakai gets her great sword, and
It is +1.
it is +1. I'm gonna say to mitigate the old damage reduction there, all these monsters and stuff like that. Giant Loon is using magic right now, so that makes her weapon magic. Asami's got a magic spell on her iron poker. That'll make that magic. We'll do that.
Sure, I did dismiss it, but yeah.
Asami dismissed light.
Yeah, if I recast it, that makes sense. But
Yeah,
yeah, at the exact moment, I wouldn't.
I like that feel better than okay. You need a +2 weapon. You know.
Well, I've done all I could do.
So Bakai swings and misses. Is not back, Zed? No. Okay. Let me take Zed's acid splash. And let's see here.
Get it back.
Okay, Zed. If you want to roll for Bakai's attack or do Bakai's turn, she was right there.
So,
And we skipped over yours, but you can do yours whenever you want.
no, that's fine. All right, so it's just that it looks like you've done great. Or no, there's still 4 of them out there.
Yeah, there's 3 right now. One's retreated from Arthur's magic. Avis's channeling seems to affect them.
It's going to keep running for a couple turns.
Yeah. It looks like Luna was able to break through. Oh, there's a critical hit.
Ooh, confirm.
Wow.
I
That's a
targeted-
32 hit.
Yes.
I don't think
Yeah, it confirms on it.
I don't think she targeted correctly. So I'm
That's
gonna have
okay.
to do,
That's a
do I do a okay, now I've got it targeted. Do I just
that's a
hit
hit.
damage normal?
Yeah.
And
Just do it again. Okay, so that's 23 points of damage though, because you got the magic on it.
So the heroism spell helped that.
for
At
sure.
least the damage part, yeah.
wow.
Number 2 is so.
Yeah, because that +13 is 2 for flanking, 1 for the magic sword.
Yep. So that's
7.
40 altogether. The 3. Yep.
Cool.
Well, plus
I'll just I'll wait till my next turn to do Zed. He's just watching this turn.
No, actually, Zed missed a chance to do an acid splash. So go ahead and take it.
All right. Well, target him.
Melt him down.
Don't forget, if it's in combat, you've got to take a -4 penalty.
well, his turn would have been before they moved, right?
Yeah, that's true too. So number 2 and number 4 were both And
All
yeah,
right.
okay.
And then we'll cast.
Oh,
Hey, it doesn't
wow.
matter.
Okay.
It's not
Well,
confirmed.
no threat there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So the magic from Avis and Zed combined with the massive blow from Bakai sends that creature into the ether. The stones break apart. It's almost like the magic that was keeping this creature in stasis has dissipated, and it almost disintegrates into a dusty pile. Round 2, Arthur.
Alrighty then. Let's see. Let me check my distances. Just making sure of something real quick. Yeah, I see that Luna is in quite a predicament there. So I am going to go ahead and try to alleviate that a little bit, try to take the pressure off by casting a good old scare this time onto number 1.
Okay.
This is a medium range, so it's going to actually be able to do something this time.
Okay.
I don't need to approach at all. So let's go ahead and give that a try.
Oh, it fails.
Excellent. As this boy... Wait, hold on. What? Oh, I just applied the... Wait, what? Did it roll?
Yeah, it rolled. It failed. Failed its will save.
No, I meant...
Number 1. I don't know if... Yeah, it's got Frightened
Did
4.
it roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Frightened 4?
Yeah, duration 4. And when you applied the effect, it automatically popped up. It is 1d4 rounds, right?
Yeah, it's a D4.
Yeah. So it
know.
automatically, when it applies the effect with the failure, it automatically shoots a d4.
Oh, no. It says... No, okay. No, it was just 4 rounds for some reason. It didn't actually roll a D4. Hold on. Let me actually roll a D4 and just change it to that.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, make it a 3. My apologies. I messed it up somehow.
Oh, okay.
Let me fix it.
I thought it, like some spells will actually do that. It'll actually take into consideration the time and
No, it's...
roll it.
Yeah, no, it's not supposed to be rolled, I think.
3 is good. I'll take 3.
Yeah, no, it's... Yeah, I'll fix... I'll go ahead.
All
My
right.
actual... Not +4, please. There we go. Okay, now it's fixed. My apologies. I had that misdone. I'm gonna go ahead and maintain even more distance from these creatures in case this one, number 4 over there, gets a little antsy and decides it wants to rush me down. I want to try and get as much distance as I can.
Okay.
Let's go there, actually. And then I'll end my turn with that.
All right. Luna. Luna stabs out at number 4, seeing number 1 panic. Okay. Asami.
Okay, I'm gonna move to there, it's 30, and then targeting this guy, gonna cast Biting Words,
Okay.
and I'm gonna inform him that he is just a collection of dust and pebbles, similar to his dead friend over there, and that he will crumble next. Hopefully that hurts his feelings.
Let's find out.
Trying to pick the right one.
Number 4.
Well, I mean, there's several different options for...
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I'm using charisma bonus. Yeah. Oh, first it's a ranged touch attack. That's what I was trying to do. I had to do that
Okay.
first.
So 7 if it goes through.
Yeah. Ranged touch. You know what? This cast button, you have it lined up to where I could just click this and it says range touch. So let me do that.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
There we
There we
go.
go. That's a hit, and I don't have to adjust anything. Cool. Yes, it's
So its feelings are hurt. Another round ticked away with the lingering performance. That's everything. I'm done.
Zed.
And that
All
one,
right.
with one casting a spell, I can use it 4 times. I've used it once, so I got 3 more uses of that. So,
Yep.
sorry, go ahead.
Go to -4
Yes.
and missing, and that is done.
Okay. Winged humanoid number 1. This is the best way. He's going to try and fly up to the balcony, and he's going to take an AOO from Luna. Expecting that, it dodges out of the way, and it flies up to the balcony, and what's going on? And out of sight. Avis. One remains
number
right
4.
next to you.
Yes. Wait to click. Oops. Okay. It took it a second. Might as well use the heavy mace. Figure bludgeoning's better than slashing.
Okay. And it is a miss.
Ah, it's a whiff. I suppose I could fervor him again, but I don't. Yeah, no, I don't think I can because I swung.
Yeah. It's
Alright.
one standard action.
Yep, I'm not moving, so.
Okay. All right. So, here's the onslaught. Hit, miss, miss, miss. Okay. A flurry of claws and beak. Avis avoids the worst of it, but she's pretty hurt. Bukai.
Runs around with her sword. Aims at that sucker there. +1 for the scabbard.
Oh, Bukai's hot tonight. So that is 9 points of damage. Yep, that's
Maybe she feels like a hero from the effects, and it's really manifesting.
crushes into her, into the winged creature.
She burps in his face. Tacos for lunch. She's done.
All right, Arthur.
Hmm.
You feel one of the creatures is probably getting back his.
Yeah, getting his nerve back, which. Not a good thing for me. Can't exactly reapply them because you can't exactly see them. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and maintain my position, but I am going to activate a little body shift as I'm going to basically put down a mini blur. That's what body shift does for a couple rounds.
Gotcha.
My exact positioning is going to become a bit more confusing to anyone who wants to attack me in a little while. And yep, I don't. No, I'll keep where I am. I like where I am right now.
Okay. Giant Luna steps back, blocks off the stairs, and stabs out at the one assailing Avis. And goes over its head and clanks off the pillar. The whole palace, the whole temple shakes. The ceiling starts to fall in. I'm just joking. Asami.
Remind that one that, your wings are kind of cracked and ugly, your horns look weak, your claws look like they're going to fall apart before you hurt anybody. Might as well just crumble now and save us all the trouble.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a little bit of damage.
Yeah, definitely. It's on the verge.
And I'm going to move to here.
It would take a perfect shot from Zed, but it's within range.
Oh, I got to push the button. Ooh.
Zed.
I don't know. I should. One might hit somebody else, right?
Yeah, it might.
Yeah. I'll just keep an eye out for one of the other ones, and I'll pass.
Like ready in action should you see one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's see here. This one is Avis.
I guess I shouldn't have moved then if I'm ready.
Alright. He looks kind of pitiful, so let's try this again.
21's a hit. And with your power over the creatures of the earth, you destroy it. Just as, from out of the belfry, directly at Bakai, swoops down another.
Why'd that roll twice?
There you go. You can take your shot.
Well, it rolled twice. I don't know why. Oh, is it because... I don't know. The first one missed.
The first one, did you attack yourself? Nope. Anyway, the first one missed. Good enough.
First one missed, so I missed.
Luna took her attack of opportunity, I believe. And no, not this round. No, she didn't.
Not this round.
Not this round. I got to remember there's a little button you can tick off whether you've used your immediate action. Skewers the beast. But still it stays up. And it swoops down at Bakai with a claw. And misses. Bakai.
It reciprocates, but with a two-handed sword.
Bakai's hot tonight. And that's 11, so 1, so 10 more.
Oh, 5 foot. Actually, 5 foot.
That takes off a good chunk.
Okay. She's done.
Arthur.
Okay. I think Okay, so is this the same gargoyle that went straight up, or is this the?
This is the one that flew up the stairs originally.
Oh, okay.
This
So
is the
the one
first
that
one.
went. So the one that went up the balcony is still around.
It's still hovering up there somewhere.
That's not a good sign.
You can sense its fear.
Yeah, I can sense fear, but fear doesn't last forever, unfortunately. Give me a second. Where's total defense? Where's that effect?
You'd have to make it up. Let's not worry about it. I don't think any of them's getting to you.
The thing I'm gonna do it in case the
In case that one flies at you.
I am gonna approach a little bit so I can get within range if I need to start shooting
Okay.
any spells off. But in case the one that's above us decides that it wants to take me down, I would like to just go into total defense.
Okay, so that's plus 4 to your armor class, minus 2 to attack. Sorry. Or is it the other way around?
Let me check actually.
Raise the
total defense just raises my armor
For total
class.
defense, it's like
Oh, yeah.
your entire action. is
That's
defense.
it. And your armor class goes up by
action,
4, right?
Yeah, but you're
Does
not
it take a
making
full
attack.
round action, or does it simply?
Yeah, you can do a 5-foot step, but that's it.
It takes a full round action.
Yeah, for full defense. Then there's
There's fighting defensively, yes.
It's different, yeah.
In that case,
Also, if you're full defense, you don't present a threat to give somebody a flank bonus. Not that you're going to do that from where you're at, but something to keep in mind.
hold on. I was standing here, I believe. Yeah, in that case, no. In that case, instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ready in act. Ready. I hope ready action does not also take a full round action.
No.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and ready myself a good old-fashioned blinding ray. If Gargoyle decides to come and swoop down onto me, I'll try and blind him.
All right.
And then I will end my turn with that. I don't think I need to spend too many more slots. I think I can save it.
Luna gets back on the stairs a little bit for leverage. She's heard about this thing called leverage in the high ground. And tries to drive her spear into the gargoyle, but misses. Asami. Oh, pardon me. Let me back up. That was a misclick. Asami.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm going to use this bonus action to continue the bardic performance. So target everybody and click those benefits. This should reset your timers. Continue the whistling. We got him on the ropes, that Final Fantasy victory music. And then standard action. Where is the other one?
The other one flew up to the southern balcony. You haven't seen it since.
Okay. If I can't see it, it's definitely outside of 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then the one that is fighting Bakai, I suppose. Remind him that you look weaker than the ones that already crumbled to dust. You should just fall down. You already know you're defeated.
It's a hit.
All right.
Okay.
That's 3 use. I got 1 left, and then that I have to cast again to keep doing it.
Gotcha.
And you know what? I kind of want to be right there.
Okay. Zed.
I don't know. That bard's kind of nasty. Move over here. Throw some of my famous acid.
That's a hit. It's hanging on.
And that's it for me.
No, total defense is just a standard action. I'm looking at it right now.
Good to know.
Oh well. I guess I'm readying my actions.
Well, it's good to get it confirmed. Now we know.
It's just a +4 dodge bonus
I
to
wonder
AC
if that
for one.
I wonder if that
And you
changed
cannot-
from 3.5 to Pathfinder. They adjust.
Also, it does not say you don't provide flanking. It just says you can't make attacks of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Avis.
All right. Step towards it.
It's on its last legs.
I know the dagger won't do me any good, so still with the mace.
Oh, smiting the power of earth destroys the creature.
Wow, that's a nice butter knife you have.
It crumbles.
Kai looks at her long two-handed sword, looks at the little small paring knife, wonders aloud.
Bakai.
Kai sees nothing, right?
No, you know it's in one of the belfries, whichever one.
All right, Kai will stand here.
Okay.
That won't get its attention at all.
Yeah, taunted at the treasure. Arthur.
I am going to go ahead and it's not considering the fact that I don't have my allies as trusty shields, bulwarks between me and it. I will go ahead and approach them. I'm going to go ahead and be right around here, and then I'll take total defense. I'm going to no longer be readying that spell.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to take a full move over there. Ready, total defense. I got multiple things that are going to keep me defensive. I hope I don't get hit, or I'm going to the ER because I'm a sorcerer.
All right, Luna. Let's see here.
Well, we can't tell the ER doctors what happened, so it's like I fell.
Yeah, I didn't see my assailant.
I'm a klutz, just fell down.
Whoops.
Asami.
I don't see a target, right?
No. But you know one's coming. Arthur can feel the magic holding it under his spell has waned.
Well, I guess we're all gathering around the treasure. See what happens. I'll just pick up a coin.
Okay.
Oh, this is a shiny coin. I wonder who would
Away from
possibly
you.
not want me to have this.
Yep. That's my turn.
All right. Let's see here. So out of the other balcony. Flown up and around. Luna gets an attack of opportunity due to her great size. Does anybody have anything readied specifically?
Nope. Not anymore, at least.
So just as Asami's hand goes into the offering bowl, the creature screeches and flies furiously out of the balcony towards her. Oh.
Oh, ouch.
Oh. Okay.
Crit not confirmed.
Avis.
I'm underneath Luna, aren't I? Okay.
I had visions of the doppelganger there.
It's like I'm underneath Luna. Got it.
No, there was a doppelganger critical hit that got Asami pretty good.
Yeah. Went from full health to -4 in one shot.
Yeah.
Let's not do that again. Whap! That's gonna whiff.
The creature somehow manages to evade Avis.
Yeah.
Bakai.
All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
All right. Makes her way around.
So,
Giant Luna. In between her giant legs.
Oh, let's just roll.
Bakai. So 5. So I add another 10. It is teetering on the verge of breaking apart.
If Davis kills it again with the butter knife, I'm just gonna
Arthur. Avis has been
I
bashing
choose-
it with a heavy mace.
I am confident in my allies. I choose to do nothing.
All right. Luna. Luna steps back 5 feet, but she's too close. Oh, I didn't realize I was on Avis.
Yeah.
I meant to be right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, Avis. Asami.
Did Luna attack?
No, she was just getting out of the way.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll drop the coin back in the pouch as a free action, take a 5-foot step, and use the last of my fighting words.
Okay.
Yep, predictable. Join your friends in the dust. They're already in the square you're standing. And yeah,
It's a
I
hit.
don't know. You know what? I did target it. That was good.
Yeah. 2 points of damage. Yes. All right. And the last of the Temple Guardians crumbles to dust.
I killed it by insults, so I don't know.
Mean person.
As the temple quiets, the sound of wind chimes again, out of nowhere, out of the ether. It just kind of, almost like as if a door was opened at a business who had a bell, kind of at the door, but it's the sound of wind chimes. And then it fades out. And the sparkle and gleam of golden treasures lies before you. And we'll cut her off there.
Does any of that treasure glow?
It doesn't glow. It's not magical. It's we put it in the party sheet for you. It's 300 gold rilks.
There's no magical residuals from the gargoyles.
No.
I imagine we're just going to split that.
Yeah, let's just do it now. There we go. 60 gold rilks each, and then some assorted coins for.
I'm gonna have to go back to the bank, make a deposit.
Exactly. Just as like kind of just so we can jump right in the next time we play. Go back out the same way you came in, kind of thing. I'm going to assume you want to do something with the coffin.
Yeah. Dump the earth into the sewage.
Okay. Maybe just break the coffin apart and float it
Yeah,
away.
break it apart. And
Not even burn it, just dunk it in the sewage. That's arguable.
Just it'll float out into the river. And we'll say that the rest of the night is spent in celebration. You guys can heal your wounds up as best you can and stuff like that. We'll do that next time before I give you a full rest. And then we do the Jan Pickett's basement. Good job, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I was worried about that encounter. Gargoyles do a lot of damage.
we're okay. Everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. Some injuries, but nothing.
I'm pretty sure if that confirmed natural 20 hit, Asami would be down.
So let
I
me.
got you. It's fine. I got you.
This just goes to show that debuffing enemies is really, really useful.
It
Making
sure
them
is.
making them unable to do anything. Very nice.
So let me.
It is my only gimmick right now till I get some levels to start branching out. But it is a good gimmick.
I love this biting word spell. I think it's fantastic.
Let's see here. That's the one.
I love that it's a touch attack, so that if you're
Yeah.
extremely agile, you can physically dodge the words.
So you guys are pushing 13,000 experience points. So
How close does that put us?
around 2,000 away from level 5.
I see. Gotcha.
We should have 12,719.
Yep, that's exactly what you have. So you're getting there.
Did we ever get XP for the air elemental and the undead?
Yep, yeah. That's the
Oh, is that
the
included in this?
yeah, the Forbidden Undercroft. That was
Ah.
last week, and I gave you experience points for bypassing the Carrion Storm and Hisvin's Men, which is the guys you talked to last week.
Cool.
Getting that much closer.
Nicely done, folks.
Excellent.
So we cleared this. Is that
Yeah.
we still haven't confirmed Maria's dead, right?
Well, she didn't return to her coffin. And you're sure that that was her coffin based on the letter and the little box.
But we
Yeah.
have a mystery of the girl staring at this tower now, right?
Yep.
So that bears investigation. Is that the term? That warrants investigation.
That we'll save that for Fritz Lieber to elaborate on.
Yeah, not
That
at
was-
night. We're gonna go home and sleep.
That was from Claws in the Night, which is going to happen in this world a couple years from now when Fafhrd and the Grey Mouser come back from wherever
Oh,
they
they
went to.
The Isle or whatever that was.
Yeah, the Bleak Shore.
Yeah. Then
That's their
started
first
on that.
adventure back in Lankhmar.
Okay.
With
Can't
the
wait till we get to the rats.
it's there. I'm listening to that story right now, and I've got the basis for it. So maybe we'll do that after all the stuff that I have got planned for the next that I had planned. We'll do the rats maybe at the end.
That's one of my favorite stories so far.
All right. Well, I will try to work it in.
I mean, I don't want to give anything away to anybody, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'll definitely be different. One of the adventures that was written has that in mind, so I just have to adapt it.
Yeah. I'm on, Vapor has lost his hand, and they're off to this sea adventure with this. Anyway, it's such it's a misogynistic story where he kind of gets it in the end from being that way,
Yep.
which is kind of funny. All right. Well, no, sounds great. 2 weeks.
Yes, 2 weeks. Thanks,
Sounds
guys. Thanks for coming.
Yep.
Yeah. Great. A lot of fun.
Night, everybody.
Thanks.
Yep. Take care.
All right.
Good night.